What's up, film freaks? I am Jesse Galan.
And I am Avi Flores.
Welcome to today's episode, Race to a Billion.
$1 billion.
Where today we'll be discussing films that actually hit the $1 billion mark.
Right on, and not only that, but we have a little race on our hands here. Zootopia and Captain America Civil War are both closing in on that $1 billion mark. Now, currently there are 24 films that have reached that. And Zootopia, they've been in theaters for about 10 and a half weeks. They're sitting at about $970 million.
It's $30 million.
Yeah, they're so close.
Just for you all that can't do the math.
Yeah, a little difficult sometimes. And then Captain America Civil War, they just came out, been about a week and a half, and they're sitting at about $940 million. Now, those Zootopia's closer, they're really getting towards the end of their theatrical run. And Captain America Civil War is just getting started. So they are probably going to be the 25th film to make it on that, elite list, and also be the first film of 2016. But I also hope that Zootopia follows right after that, becoming the second film this year, because I really love that film.
Yeah, and I really love that film too. I mean, I remember when you dragged me in there to go watch it. I'm like, I don't want to watch this kid film.
Right.
I love that film.
It was great.
I'm at a point where I'm going to go to the movies to try to give that little extra push.
Yeah, we got to push it over the edge, guys. Come on.
Come on, let's make that the fourth animated film to actually hit the $1 billion mark.
Right.
That being said, the three other films that have actually hit it is Toy Story 3, Frozen, and The Lovable Minions.
Right on. Yeah, and I like Zootopia more than Minions and Frozen, and I'll put it right up there, almost at par with Toy Story, because I love that whole franchise.
I love the franchise too, but I have to say that Zootopia kind of stole the heart there, and slightly above Toy Story 3 for me personally.
Right.
But that being said, I mean, the studios is really trying to push. It's almost becoming a norm where the studios want to make that $1 billion financial mark, and that's considered to be successful.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree. And it always wasn't like that. And we go back all the way to the 90s where this all started. Where in the 90s, 3 films hit the $1 billion mark. We have the 1993 film, Jurassic Park, which I love, and I've seen it so many times. They're actually the oldest film on the list of the 24 to reach $1 billion, even though they did re-release. And then we have the 1997 film, Titanic, which is the first film to ever hit $1 billion.
And the first you've ever walked away from.
Yeah, it bored me to death. That movie, I couldn't. I mean, I wanted to see a ship sink, and they gave me all this other extra stuff. So that's the first time and the only time I've ever done that. But they are the first film to hit $1 billion, and they also re-released. I might have said that already. But then we venture into the 2000s, and again, there's only 3 films that hit that $1 billion mark in the 2000s. So we go from 1993 all the way to 2008, a 15-year span, and there's only 6 films that hit that mark. And to me, that's like, whoa, that's a feat, in itself, that there's such a small club that's done that.
Yeah, but then
right,
we hit 2010.
Yep.
And this is where things start to shift. In 2010 to the present, there's been 18 freaking films to hit the $1 billion mark. 18 films.
Right.
Of those 18 films, last year in 2015, 5 of those films actually hit the $1 billion mark.
In 2015 alone, I mean, you had a 15-year span where only 6 did it. Last year alone, we have 5 alone. Like, that's crazy to me. That's
insane. I mean, but we both do agree that during this time too, you have to look at the price spike on the tickets, and you got the premium nuances with theaters nowadays, that being the 3D, the primes, and so forth. So that does help a lot.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we were talking about when we were back growing up, and it was like $4 or $5, like, and you could get into the late evening show. I mean, that's $5, that's how much it was. I collect my ticket stubs because I'm a nerd, and I have the price on it, and nowadays, like, $15, that's just the ticket. Like, that's insane.
That is.
So we both agree that people are just going out in droves to watch movies, and the studios are just, man, they're taking in all this cash, and it doesn't matter if a film is good, like Avengers or Jurassic Park or even Lord of the Rings, Return of the King, or if a movie is bad, like
Transformers,
like Iron Man 3, which was a huge disappointment, and some of these Transformers movies, like, they don't matter. People are going out,
right.
they're watching these movies, and we're spending the money. And there's like film freaks nationwide. We're out there, we're spending the money, and producers and directors and studios, they are setting their mark. They have their eyes set on this $1 billion mark.
Yeah, I mean, in a perfect example, and contrary to the mixed reviews or whatever you want to think about this film, Batman vs Superman is a perfect example where it hasn't hit the $1 billion mark, but the studios are saying that it's kind of like a financial miss.
Right.
Even though it's at almost $900 million. It's
almost $900
double the amount that it cost to make the film, and
right.
yet it's somehow a fail.
Exactly, because this $1 billion thing is taken over. Like, and you have BVS and Jungle Book, which is, they were both really good films. I don't think they're quite gonna make the mark. I mean, they'll probably go up into the $900 million range. I don't think they'll make it. Then we have Captain America and Zootopia, which I hope both of them make it in there.
Absolutely. Well, that is all we have for you guys today. Let us know what you guys think or like about the $1 billion films.
Mm-hmm.
And don't forget to comment, like, and share.
Thanks, guys. Have a great week.
Peace out.
Well, hey, Film Freaks, if you guys enjoyed watching our video, go ahead and give us a thumbs up.
Don't forget to comment, share, and subscribe.
And go ahead and check out some of our other videos. Do it now!
What's the matter with you? Do it now.
Do it!
It's not the tumor.